It's Ruben in the shop bringing you a quick video. I was on vacation last week, and yesterday was my first full day back into the shop, and it was quite a day. Had a really big sale that I wanted to talk about. I've talked about them before, but we'll talk about it again. Let me show you what's leaving the shop today. Here are the goods. It is a Tuesday, so I did ship out yesterday. I had like 50, 60 shipments going out, but I'm going to ship today just because of the big sale. Want to get it out in the mail. No second thoughts on it. We'll start with clothes real quick. Sold this shirt, vintage, big collar, press-free knitwear. Has a cool look to it, but it's quite small. That sold for $17. It's a LL Bean jacket, windbreaker, hooded. That sold for $25. This cool windbreaker type jacket, probably from the 90s or the 80s, Morelli, soft shell outside. That sold for $16. I've had it for like 2 or 3 years, so it's time to go. Next is a Quicksilver, kind of like a bomber jacket. I've had this forever too. I sold that for $25. This U.S. Marine satin jacket. Again, I've had this forever. But someone sent in an offer of $30, which was a really good deal, I felt like, for me. So I took it. Yeah, $30. You'll see these, especially if you're around any type of marine base. And finally, this A2, Cooper A2 bomber jacket, military grade. If you ever see that label, Cooper type A2, it's usually worth it. This one's probably from the 90s. I got $104 for it. It's a size 46 regular. I'll pay up to $30 for these just because I know they'll sell for about $100 or more. If they're vintage and have any designs on the back, like painting, that's definitely something to look out for. And put this close down. Here's the rest of it. I sold these 2 little styrofoam Champion. You put your beers in them or your any type of canned beverage. Southwest foam molding, Texas. I got those out of a box lot of Champion stuff. Those are the last 2 things. Got $14 for them. And I want to say I paid $20 for the lot. And I'd probably made $60, $70 on it, so add it to the pile. Next is this miniature piece of Acoma pottery. It's not that small, but it's pretty small. Marked EC. It's probably the Chino family. That sold for $30. And I got this Banff. It's a city in, where is it? Montana, Wyoming, something like that. Little wood carving of a horse. I got $17 for that. Then we have these VHS. Paid $0.25 a piece. There's 19 of them, so $4.75. They sold together, or someone bought both lots for $42 something, free shipping. I'm gonna ship those out media mail, so maybe $7 shipping minus the $5 purchase price. So made about $30 there. Their time life. That's what stood out to me. That's not the complete collection of either, but yeah, there's a market for it. And finally, these menus. You've probably seen me talk about menus in the past if you watch the channel. I got about 400, 500 menus for $10 at an estate auction. I didn't expect there to be that many menus. There is a lot of they're not in perfect condition. They're used. This one, there's writing in them. There's staining on them, but still a market. So yesterday, the sales started coming in. They all sold individually, but to the same person. And the person is a librarian for Baylor University in Texas. This is the 3rd big purchase that Baylor University has made of this menu collection. And before, I want to say they had spent, I want to say $1,200 the first time, then like $400 the second time. They spent $400 again. So we're close to $2,000 in sales just to Baylor University. And I love them because they just pay the asking price and there's no haggling. So I'll flip through these. It was 11 menus, different prices, but they sold for basically $406, so about $37 per menu. We have the Regatta Inn. All of these are out of Texas, obviously, because it's Baylor University. Some restaurant. Romero's has the address there. The Terrarium, kind of cool. Ooh, inside is silver. Mickey DeGeorge's. And you might ask why they're buying these menus. I'm guessing they're archiving them so they can have like a history of the restaurants in Texas. Albert Swiss Chalet. This was like a $60 one. Wahlberg's Restaurant. I don't think it's anything to do with Wahlburgers, but who knows? Papa Joe's. Il Padrino, The Godfather. You see this one has a tear. These were all pinned or nailed to a wall somewhere. This is also funny because that's the Godfather photo. So definitely not legal. Houston, Texas. Leanne's Maison de Crêpe. So crepe restaurant. Jim Downey's Big Mouth Frog. I also have this in black and white, so maybe they'll come through and buy that one too. See that hole, tears, but still good to go. 1978. That also probably helps, is a lot of these, they're dated, so I'm sure that helps with the whole archive. And finally, Restaurante da Vinci, Italian restaurant. So I got 4 cents into them, so there's 44 cents into $400. So just a little bolo, I guess. Really the bolo is you can buy full collections. Even if it's in a category that might seem strange. I almost threw these out when I got them because I thought they were in too bad a condition. But went ahead and listed them. I still have 100 left. So yeah, hopefully 100 more great sales. There you have it. That's what's leaving the shop. I did want to talk about one more sale. It already shipped out. It was a lot of 3 plain white Fruit of the Loom t-shirts. I sold them for a total of $135. So that's $45 a shirt. I was asking $100 per shirt. The same person hits me up every couple months, tries to work a deal. They finally came down to, or we agreed on $135. Here is the label on that shirt. This is important. So you'll see it says all cotton, made in the USA, and the size. It not having the, well, I knew by the look that it's probably 50s, 60s, probably 60s, maybe 70s. But I know that also because there is no washing instructions on that tag. Later, check out this label. Fruit of the Loom would add the washing instructions per regulatory mandate in 73, I believe. So something to look out for. I paid 50 cents a piece for these t-shirts. They were on the like clearance rack at an Salvation Army in Huntington Beach. It was a Salvation Army I used to shop at. Then I was visiting, so I had to stop in, and there they were. I was shocked. No one had picked them up for at least a month. And they were priced at $1, sold to me at 50 cents, and they're sold for $135. So keep your eye out. My name's Ruben. I'm having a good day. Hoping you're having a good day. Let's talk again soon. Bye.